Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video of randomness starring yours truly. Today we've got another Tweets of the Week, where we just go through my Twitter feed and I read to you tweets that are stand out, funny, serious, whatever that catches my attention. So let's get into it. Doctors whose medical advice is more credible than Trump's medical advice. Dr. Strange, Doctor Who, Dr. Seuss, Dr. Strangelove, Dr. Frank Burns, Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Pangloss, Dr. Evil, Dr. Fu Manchu, Dr. Van Helsing, Dr. Zeiss, Dr. Sheldon Cooper, Dr. Gase Balter, Dr. Bombay. Basically, any fictional doctor is more credible than Trump's medical advice. Don't listen to a word that man says. Y'all throwing shade because you thought Dr. Biden was a medical doctor are really gonna lose your shit when you Google Dr. Dre. Everyone's a doctor these days, and you can't believe every single doctor you hear. Have we considered consulting Dr. Dre about coronavirus, seeing as we have apparently gone through all other available doctors? Yeah. Maybe if we called it Cervix-19, they would have made more of an effort to control it. Not so subtle, dig. GOP. We're so pro-life that we'll kill you all to prove it. It's literally what they're doing. High school taught me that if you're gonna be late, you may as well be hella late and get some food. True. Wondering how all these dudes who have 2 secret families are working this quarantine out. Last month was the first March without a school shooting in 18 years. And that's only because nobody's in school. This is just Usain Bolt having zero chill. Social distancing. Happy Easter. He's having a bit of fun. I'm doing my best, but also my best kind of sucks right now. Relatable. Adults think it's disrespectful when you don't let them disrespect you. True. Benefits of not being able to sleep. Get first pick for HEB curbside pickup window next week. My son killed a fly with his bare hands. Impressive. He bragged excessively about killing it. Slightly concerning. He then carried it around for 20 minutes showing off his skill. This quarantine is getting to everybody. If Amazon's not sending packages till May, can I get a discount on my Prime? Because we went from 2-day to 1-month shipping. We really should get a discount off that. I may as well just not use Prime. Unbelievably horny in quarantine. Side note, finally had a good quarantine dream last night. So are those 2 completely unrelated statements, or was the good dream a sex dream? We need to know. This is a very obvious point and has been obvious from the beginning, but as the global picture fills in over time, there is absolutely no freaking way China had only 3,300 fatalities from this virus. Yeah, well, nobody believes China's numbers. Settle a debate. Is chili a soup? Yes, I think technically. Depends on how thick your chili is. If it's thin, I think it's a soup. But if it's really thick chili, maybe a chowder? Or sauce? I don't know, let's debate that one. Let's find out. Also, is gravy technically a soup? Yes. No matter how thick it is, gravy is technically a soup. I like how ads have gone from buy a Toyota to this is a difficult and uncertain time for us all. Buy a Toyota. Honestly though, all of the car ads have been exactly that. We're in a hard and difficult times. But here's our car. Go buy it. My coworker is 6 feet away from me, but his breath is 7 feet long, and I don't like that. Work from home. Flowers and jewelry are lovely, but marry the man who reassures you in a calm, compassionate voice that you're not a useless lump of meaningless flesh just because you can't make your f***ing printer work. I mean, you should marry that person, but you should also know how to make your printer work. Especially you, JK. Your job is to write. Had a bad dream that the US was cutting funding to the World Health Organization during a deadly global pandemic. Woke up to find out it was true. Yeah, the US is really f***ing up right now. Just everywhere. Remember ancient times when the most consequential international story was Ryan Lochte? I miss those times. Remember last year when the worst thing was the Game of Thrones finale? That was pretty bad. NWA. The police. White people. What the f***? Eminem. I'm going to kill my wife and then my mom too, probably. White people. LMAO. Okay, this slaps. Yeah, that's true. I never thought the sound of Gordon Ramsay yelling at people would be a lullaby to me. Him yelling at people is low-key very soothing for some reason. It just is. Man, I gotta get a girlfriend before the next pandemic. If you weren't sure of how bad things have gotten, Amazon is out of podcast mics. Strangely enough, I was looking that up a few days ago. It's true. Somehow they're out. My voice is somehow both deeper and higher than I thought. Okay, let's take a poll. Who actually likes the sound of their own voice when you're hearing it back through a recording? Like right now, I can barely listen to me talk from my own videos. I've never liked it. I doubt I ever will. Homeschool update. We've issued our first detention. Is a detention different from grounding? Accidentally knocked a roll of paper towels into a sink full of water, and it felt the same as when your favorite character in a zombie movie gets bitten. These days, it's about the same. Getting bitten by a zombie, up your paper towels, or toilet paper. About the same. When I see rude and nasty trending, I know that is tweeting again, and probably at a woman. Yeah, it's probably him, and it probably is at a woman. Urgent news. Coronavirus doesn't affect rats or snakes, so ultimately most of you will be fine. Someone's f***ed her over one too many times. If I'm the first person who's been dumped via Zoom, zumped. That's so much extra effort to set up a Zoom call to dump someone. Like in the world of text messages and FaceTime. Get dumped via Zoom? That's gotta hurt. Being ghosted during a pandemic lockdown is definitely worse than getting dumped on Zoom. I guess now we're all living in those old paintings of people lying around on couches doing nothing with their boobs out. No one's leaving the house? Nothing to do but lie around on couches doing nothing. And why wear clothes if you don't have to? Am I right? My son just asked me if when I was little I had to stay inside for COVIDs 1 through 18. Children's minds are awesome. Can't wait till they legalize outside. We're all waiting for that again. But don't legalize it too soon, please. I'm not trying to get these numbers spiking again. The line between snack and meal has never in history been this blurred. True. I've had like 3 meals that any other time would be considered snacks in the last 3 days. But, like, what's the point of putting in effort anymore? The year is 2075. Grandma, why do you like sitting outside? Me. There was a time when this was illegal. Most fast food chains. We have burgers. 1 patty or 2. Taco Bell. Our flavor scientists pray directly to Satan each full moon for an entirely new combination of meat, cheese, and Doritos to put in a box for $5. Honestly though, how does Taco Bell come up with their insane meals? Imagine getting away with a murder 20 years ago and then some drops a doc on Netflix, bringing it back up. Carol Baskin definitely killed her husband, without a doubt. Why the f*** did I buy a 2020 planner? You should get a refund for that thing. This morning my son said his ear hurt, and I said on the inside or outside. So he walks out the front door, comes back in, and says both. Moments like this got me wondering if I'm saving too much for college. He's just thinking differently. I'm giving up drinking for a month. Sorry, bad punctuation. I'm giving up drinking for a month. We've got the time. Y'all too good to fly Spirit? Just cause you gotta get on the runway and push the plane off yourself and hop back in like a bobsled doesn't mean it's that bad. No, Spirit really is that bad. Fell asleep on the flight. Woke up and everyone else was eating pretzels and drinking juice. And that's the worst. And then you don't want to be that guy who has to press the tinted button just to get pretzels and juice. Like, it's not even good pretzels either, but you still want some. Can we all agree to temporarily raise the bar for what's considered an alcoholic? Yeah. Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt loses one of his 9 Olympic gold medals after a teammate failed doping test. That's why I hate group projects. There should be a zoo of drunk white people doing. It's called Florida. What's it like in Louisiana? A football coach did a press conference on the coronavirus because no one listens to the government. That sounds like Louisiana. Me in 2019. Screw this decade. This next one is going to be so much better. Me in 2020. I bet all those people with 2020 vision didn't see this coming. Alright, and that is all the tweets for today. Throw in some of your funniest tweets in the comments. I'm always looking for a good laugh. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a blessed day. And wash your hands. Bye. Seriously, just wash your hands. And stop touching your face.